Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Nikki Psychic Medium. This is a pick a card reading for what's coming up for you. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like watching my readings, and I hope these readings offer you some guidance, some inspiration, or just some help along the way of your journey on the earth plane right now. But yeah, please feel free to give me some feedback, and happy listening. And yeah, I hope it gives you some guidance for this pick a card reading. Thank you. Hello and welcome to group 1. Let's have a look and see. Just going to hold the cards and see if I get some visions and guidance through before I turn over the cards. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. Okay, so the word that come through was knowledge, and also like what I saw was what you get like in like the sort of school gyms, and you have the ropes hanging down and you have to climb the ropes. So this looks like it's kind of yeah, like pulling yourself up the rope. So it's like a challenge, pulling yourself out of a hole is the message that I'm getting here, and succeeding, and yeah, pulling yourself up this rope, but it requires strength and determination. That's what's coming through for this, for group 1. What else? Random as well. I see like a cheese board and someone cutting the cheese and putting it on a biscuit. So I don't know if this is something to do with like, I don't know, like taking some time out to yeah, to enjoy yourself or something. I mean, it doesn't have to mean eating cheese as such, but it's just in general a message, I feel like, as in a bit like sort of as well what's coming through, like cutting a slice of that pie and taking that piece of pie, taking that pie for yourself and claiming it as claiming it for yourself, like for success of where you've come to. So having that indulgence and enjoyment of enjoying the food, and treating yourself. Anyway, let's see what comes up with the cards. Okay. Okay, bit of a mixed bag in this reading, because I don't actually pick the cards either, so I just shuffle them and I just pull cards out for each group, and then I don't look at them because I like to just see what comes through. Let's have a look. So the first card we got is Past Life Guides, and it says karmic lessons and present assistance here. We've got the Magician and the Mirror. We've got choice, and we've got friendship. That's interesting. Okay, so what's coming up for group 1? Let's have a look. Okay. So karmic lessons and present assistance. Okay, so past life guides. Interesting. Okay, I'm just trying to see what comes through for this. I don't know why it's taken me a little while to get going with this reading. Present assistance. Okay, I just feel like as if maybe there's been some things that have been happening around you that, you know, like it's maybe there has been some lessons. Maybe there's been some things happening around you that you haven't really liked, or you're kind of wondering like why they're happening and why where you want to be isn't happening right now. It's like as if you've been hitting some stumbling blocks, I feel, with this. I feel like this man in the middle here, he's got his hand across his chest here. And I feel like it's kind of like an expression of compassion, but also like it's like a waiting period. And it's like everything comes to those who wait. That's what I feel with that. But I also feel like, yeah, like a real... It's like as if he's saying, I've got your back, and there's this compassion and love for you, and that guidance there. So this could also be your spirit guides as well. I feel really strongly connected to like the spirit guide here with group 1. Preferably, yeah, I feel like this is more of a male energy, and an older, wiser man as well, that's teaching you about compassion. Excuse me. And oh, sorry, I just get some water. And like there's a lot of care and love here with that as well. I feel with that message. There's a lady here that's kind of dressed in those sort of, I'm assuming she must have been a nurse, or I mean, I'm not 100%, could possibly be a nun, but I feel more medical here with this lady. So nursing you, guiding you. This man's saying it's okay, like you're on the, you're doing well, you're climbing those ropes, as I said at the beginning. You're climbing, you're pulling yourself out that hole, we've got your back. This could be connected as well to maybe a male relationship, I feel. I just felt that quite strongly here. It doesn't have to be necessarily love. This could be sibling, like a brother or father, or just a friend or something. But there could be some issues around that. Maybe there's a male person in your life that needs some extra help right now, and some guidance, and maybe some nursing, but I don't mean necessarily physically nursing, but you know, like nursing of comfort, helping them out as well. I feel quite strongly, and present assistance. So maybe there's people in your life right now that need some assistance from you in terms of yeah, caring sort of a caring nature. Also, this could be something to do with yourself. Maybe you're very, you know, caring, compassionate person yourself. Maybe you work in an industry where you work, you know, as a nurse, or in a caring profession as well. There could be some lessons that you're going through right now. Maybe there is some past life stuff that you've brought through to this present life. Maybe you're being taught some lessons. Maybe there's some stuff and it might click and you'll be like, oh, you know, that's why that probably happened. You know, maybe there's something like that, some karmic debt that you've brought through to your present life here. But that's okay, that we all have that, and they don't have to necessarily be, you know, big karmic lessons. They could be subtle things that might just be popping up that maybe you need to just work through. And yeah, like this man's smiling as well, so there's like a proudness here. I feel quite connected as well to like a fatherly energy in spirit, or grandfather energy. It's like they want you to, if you can feel that connection there, they want you to know that they're proud of you, and they're watching you and guiding you, and they're sending you their love as well. I feel quite strongly with that. You've got Magician in the mirror here, so it's like this wise old man here, and he's I don't know what it is that he's got on his necklace there, but he's got, it's like he's got fire in one hand, and then he's got the water element. I'm just going to have a look because I actually can't quite remember where is I haven't got the book with me, but there's this mirror as well, so it's about, you know, reflection, looking back on interesting on the past, maybe choosing to change some of the, you know, your choices that you've made. Maybe you're back in a situation where, you know, you've got to make a similar choice again. This could be connected to a relationship. Maybe it's kind of like telling you that you need to change, you know, the pattern that you keep creating in the past, and you need to change that now. Reflecting, looking back and thinking, is this choice right for me? Why do I keep coming back to where I was? I want to move forward. Why is this still happening? And reflecting on that, I want to move forward now. You know, there's this energy of fire, there's passion here, I just feel like this is kind of saying that you can have whatever, you can do whatever you want. Like, I feel very creative with this as well. This reminds me a bit of the Magician in the Tarot. You know, he's got all these different things laid out on the table. There's so many different choices that one can make, you know, in terms of creating. Could be to do with your career as well. Yeah, so reflecting, looking in that mirror, you know, this man, to me, he's like a bit like, again, like a guide, and he's got these like beautiful, you know, sort of white sheaths of clothing. He looks very, to me, he looks very religious. He doesn't, you know, he just looks like a beam of light, and he's coming into your life to help you get some direction on moving forward. It's funny as well because we've got choice here. So, you know, everybody has a choice. I feel like, again, past, you know, karmic debt, carrying it through. This could be connected to relationships again. You know, maybe there's some karma. Maybe you brought, you know, maybe you're back in a position with someone that you were in a past life. They've come back into your life and you're repaying that karmic debt. But maybe it's come to a conclusion now. Maybe there's an ending there. It's finishing. There's no need to keep bringing that back into your life. And I do, you know, that could be a person, a love relationship as well. You have a choice. There's so much more to offer, I feel. You're more, I feel very like the maturity of this card, like this man's, you know, a lot older. I feel like you're more mature now. You've grown more as a person. Yeah, I do feel quite connected as well. I don't know why, but I just got like marriage here, or ceremonies as well. For some reason, that's quite interesting. So maybe if any of you were looking at possibility of, yeah, like not necessarily engagement, but just feel traditional values here in relationships, and wanting that. Maybe you want that in a partner now. Maybe you want traditional, you want, you know, the husband or a wife, or, you know, whoever it may be. You want to ground yourself, and you don't want to keep going back to instability here as well. So yeah, focusing on the choice card as well. This lady has, like, she's holding this kind of like, looks like a bit like a flower, and it's got all these bubbles with different images in as well. And she's blowing those, blowing the bubbles out, blowing them away. Yeah, choice, making choice. There might be, maybe there's some decisions to come up, you know, maybe there's, and it's funny because I see bubbles as, you know, like children and a playful fun as well. So, you know, maybe it could be a light-hearted choice. Maybe you've just got a little decision to make over, you know, where you're going to be going on holiday or something like that. It doesn't have to be anything particularly heavy. I don't feel a very heavy card with this, but yeah, again, it could be connected to making a choice, relationships, who it is you want in your life, and where do you want to go? What the magic that is already there. You want to uphold that. You want to create that. It's kind of like I see like a witch's cauldron, you know, like, and she's magicking up these potions and they're coming out of this cauldron, and it's kind of like creating your future as well. What have we got here? It's funny because we've got a boat here on the water, so this could be connected to travel as well, making a decision about, like I said, could be a holiday or possibility of travelling over water somewhere. This could even be connected to relationships that are distant, like distant relationships, you know, having a relationship with someone that lives in another country or further away or something like that as well. I'm just going to see as well what this, I'm just going to have a look and actually see what else this card represents, because I don't really know these cards off the top of my head. It's saying here that it's somewhere along the line you have given up your right to decide. So this can happen for many reasons. You have quit making choices under the pretext of being agreeable of putting someone else's needs before your own. So maybe you're caring too much for somebody else, and yeah, you're not putting your own needs there, and you have a choice. And it's all these bubbles are different choices. Yeah, I guess that you you know, that you can make options and opportunities here, and there's so many different possible outcomes as well here, which is interesting. The bubbles represent, how interesting is this, because we put this stone here, so hope, but these bubbles actually represent hope, wishes and dreams, and the array of choices that you have in front of you. They also raise awareness of extraordinary moments of a magic appearing to you, which is interesting, because I said about this card and it reminded me of the tarot, the magician, and magic is interesting, like the cauldron with the witches, and yeah, just the magic that you can create around you. Yeah, and it says, it's funny because it says in here, the amusement and innocence of childhood, which reminds me again of you know, what I said about children, bubbles, that playfulness. What else? The castle in the bubble, so you can see the castle here. So that actually represents, interesting enough, represents safety and security. And the Pegasus, which is, where's the Pegasus? Up here. The Pegasus actually is a symbol of rising above difficulties, which is again interesting, because I mentioned about that rope and climbing up that rope in that gym, in the school gym or kids gym or wherever it may be, and that climbing that rope, climbing yourself out of the hole. And it says here that the Pegasus is a guardian, so it supports you rising above your difficulties. And once you begin to make choices for yourself, it will become easier and easier to choose what you love. So that's quite interesting. So could be quite connected as well to maybe some career choices. So many different possibilities. Love choices. It's funny, we've got friendship here. It could be to do with choosing who you have in your life, what friends help, you know, what friends make you glow and what friends make you dim, you know, which you know, when you walk away from those friendship circles that you're in, do they make you feel good or do they make you feel bad? You know, we all have a choice of who we spend our time with. Everyone has a different vibration, connecting with people, you know, different energies, and maybe some energies just don't match ours. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person or you are, it could just be that. Seek your soul family and surround yourself with positive people and spend more time socialising. So again, maybe you need to just like blow those bubbles and create some different worlds for yourself, different opportunities, spend some time out and about. Maybe you're not getting out and about enough, you know, that could be what's going on with you too. Got this little squirrel up here. I feel like it's kind of whispering in this horse unicorn's ear, you know. It's like, again, that guidance. You have guidance as well, and they're here, present assistance. Maybe you've been maybe you've requested some help in some way or another without realising. Maybe there's that little intuition kicking in your mind and it's saying, you know, oh, I'm not sure if I like this, or I don't feel right in this situation, and maybe I should walk away from it. That could be coming up too. I feel like quite strong to this colour here, and to me I see like fire and flames here. So I feel like a real positive rush with this group coming up to Christmas. Obviously, you know, it's a busy time for lots of people coming to the end of the year, but I feel, yeah, like a real rush of things going on, like a rocket of stuff happening. And I'm seeing like gold as well, and I'm seeing like coins, gold coins. Maybe there's some more financial security coming your way. I feel like some of you might have been asking for that or looking for some guidance with that as well, but that's what's coming in there. But yeah, I just feel like the message is for group 1 to just yeah, keep going, keep working hard on your whatever your path is, and don't forget to have fun too. Have that time with your friends, but also pick and choose who makes you feel good, who you should be around. But yes, group 1. I hope that for group 2. So hello, I hope that has given you a bit of clarity, slight assurance on the path. See what I feel from these cards before I turn them over. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Love and light to you, and thank you for. It's funny enough because we had the stone wish, and I'm getting wishes. I'm seeing stars in the sky with group 2. So I'm seeing the dark sky, stars glistening. I'm seeing like spacey, like the planets. Maybe some of you are really connected with the cosmic. Yeah, like the cosmic planets and stuff. I feel just really connected with that energy, outer space, that sort of thing going on here, which is interesting. Wishing on a star. I'm also seeing like a lady putting on red shoes, and they're like red heels, like high heel red shoes, beautiful red colour. What is that? What word am I trying to get here? Claiming your power for some reason. Femininity, which is interesting. I don't know why that come through too. Claiming your power. Standing tall and reaching for the stars. It's interesting. That's what just come through. So let's have a look. Okay, how funny is that? Because I don't look at these cards before I do these readings. I just pick the cards without looking, put them in piles and done. But first card was Conscious Steps. It's a beautiful card actually. Considered action and looking forward. Wow. Daughter Value. Release. And Trust. Okay. Some lovely cards here, guys. So let's just put them down a bit so you can see. Okay, conscious steps here we've got. So considered action and looking forward. So interesting. It's funny because she's like walking across stepping stones across that water. You see the water's so calm as well. It's like as if she's, to me it reminds me of Cinderella, who's lost her glass slipper and she's trying to find her way here. That's how I feel with this card. Absolute beautiful. I said about that femininity as well. I just get this real feminine feeling from this group too. Don't worry guys though, if you're watching this, I'm not sort of saying that it's just for the ladies only, but it just feels a very feminine energy here. Looking forward, taking steps in the right direction here. It's funny because it says looking forward, but she's actually looking down. So she's kind of like watching her steps here. So she's making decisions, I feel, and watching her steps. She's taking those steps slowly. Maybe you're someone that's cautious about making decisions and you don't rush into things too fast. This could be connected as well to a business because we've got daughter value here. Maybe this is about finances, making decisions about money here as well, about how to make money. This could be coming up here for you guys for this reading. You got daughter value as well, which can relate to personal, your own value and value in yourself, taking steps to get here, and you're already on your way. So that sun's rising. She's still looking down, so she's not quite, you know, maybe she's still sort of being a bit hard on herself. Maybe she's still not kind of really looking at herself and valuing who she is. I feel quite strongly here. You've got considered action here. I'm just going to have a look, see what that relates to. So yeah, so she's walking on stepping stones, and okay, so this card is about greater awareness and decisiveness for you. Whether it's your present plans or present problem, you now have the ability to take all the steps to make a resolution. It could be related to a personal issue as well. And it's interesting because it actually says on here, perhaps it's time to open a retirement account. But it's funny because you've got that daughter value, and I said about maybe related to finances. Maybe it's to do with, like, yeah, opening an account and putting savings away too. Maybe that's the message for some of you. Maybe it's like, yeah, ensuring a new health life for years or something like this. It's telling you to this. So yeah, so basically this card is telling you to look ahead and prioritize and planning for the future, and like considered action, considering what you're doing now, like putting things in place. And then you've got that door opening up. You know, valuing yourself doesn't have to be just about learning to love yourself. Maybe you stop spending money on some clothes and you're putting the money away towards, yeah, a happy retirement. That's all about valuing yourself. That could, you know, valuing, you know, like caring for you, nurturing for you. That's could be the message here as well. It could also be to do with maybe a deposit for a house, deposit for a caravan, deposit for just a holiday. Maybe, you know, again, we've got the waters here, maybe somewhere near the water or travelling, something like that. I just see so much beauty in this card. I feel like for group 2, like a delicate soul. I feel like drawn to animal lovers. I keep seeing cats as well, so cat lovers, like just very gentle energy. Maybe you're a bit indecisive and you need to just make some decisions yeah, decisions about, I just feel, yeah, again, connected to money here too. You got release, and it's funny because there's this like, sorry guys, I think I'm suffering from hay fever at the moment, so I'm struggling a bit. Oh dear. Oh, release here. So what's this lady doing? So it's kind of like a storm with the lightning coming down here on the land, and maybe releasing some tension and some stress here. Maybe these decisions that you need to put in place, the prioritizing, the making those steps, you know, maybe that will help you release some anxiety, worries that you've got, concerns. Again, we've got this card, and I'm just a bit unfamiliar with some of these cards, and I don't tend to just go off the meaning of the card. I use my own intuition, but it's interesting as well to kind of see what the actual book says for these cards. So when you're surrounded by negativity, it's important to find a way of releasing it. Yeah, it's funny that, because it's, do you know, sometimes clearing yourself of, say, you know, you might just come home and you just feel a bit heavy and you don't know why. You could have just picked up someone else's energy. They might have been having a bad day, and you've picked it up. You know, there's that sensitivity there and you've picked it up. You know what I do? I get in the shower and I just visualise like a white, crystal white light of a waterfall washing over me. And it just clears all that away, and it just makes me feel so much better. So I feel like there's a reminder there as well. Taking a shower, washing away that energy. This could also be connected to like toxins in the body and releasing those. Maybe this is about detoxing. Yeah, like some sort of diet or doing something for your health, and helping release that stress as well. Releasing toxins. This could be to do with smoking, alcohol, even drugs. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go too heavy into that, but like I feel like this is releasing of yeah, some habits, some darker habits. Maybe your body just needs to clear it. It will help clear your mind, clear your energy, because I feel like there's just like a clouded mind here, and what you're putting into your body is not helping your mind. You know, you need to clear everything, clear out your body, be conscious of what you're putting into your body, and it will help clear everything out here. You've got trust. Leap into the unknown and have faith and move forward, and you will fly. So maybe, you know, like some of this is, maybe there's a bit of a habit here of, you know, putting toxins into your body. Maybe you just stress too much and you have too much anxiety, and you don't trust. Maybe the trust needs to be there for the future, the present, the near future, the future. You know, you could be a worry body. You could just be having a bit too many worries on your mind. But you know, this is all important stuff here. You've got, you know, again, the steps, the planning, yeah, like saving for the future, or just putting things in place to help you on your way. Maybe you just need to tidy your finances up. Maybe you've already done this, and maybe this is just showing you that the flow of money is now coming through for you. Or just the fact that you're learning to value yourself is opening up more opportunities for you. Releasing what doesn't need to be there anymore, what doesn't serve you, what you can let go of now. And trusting your path, that all of these things will help clear the direction, I feel, for like for, you know, 2024. You know, this is coming into the end of now of the year, and I feel like it's kind of a sort of scooping everything up, and putting everything in order to sort of create and manifest more of what we want and what we don't want, more of what we want and not what we want for 2024. So that's how I feel with this reading here. What else do I feel? I do keep getting like Cinderella with the glass slipper. You will go to, it's like as if I want to say you will be going to that ball. So maybe some of you feel like you haven't really had much to look forward to, you know, and I feel like this card is saying you will be going to that ball. I mean, that's just obviously, it could relate to so many different situations, but you will be going to that ball. If you put everything in place, that door to value will open up for you, those opportunities will open up. Release those toxins, clear your mind, declutter and trust, and things will flow for you better, I feel, for next year. I feel really strongly for some reason towards August next year, 2024, so maybe halfway through the year as well. I mean, I know I do weekly readings, but I feel quite strongly towards sort of the middle of next year that things will start changing for you, and you'll be able to sort of feel that strength to maybe release some old habits here as well. It's funny because as well, like, she's got all these colours in her hair here, and it's like once all this clears, it's like all those chakras will open up again, and you'll be able to feel more connected to the light source, feeling more connected to the universe, to Mother Earth, those elements, you know, just that guidance as well that we look for. You'll be more connected, and you'll be more direct on your path there as well. What else do I feel with this? Yeah, I just feel again like it's like a bit of a stuck feeling, and I just, again, this real push to move away, help clear yourself, and this whole you know, oh, you know, I'm fine, I'm all good, and you know, it's kind of like I feel like you kind of need to face up to things a bit maybe, and you need to sometimes push yourself a little bit to get going. You know, don't be so disheartened, I feel here as well. Again, this could be connected to maybe some relationships that you've got that maybe you need to clear them too. They're bringing in that negativity as well, that's, you know, creating your own energy to be heavy, and you can't really focus and move forward with that. But I feel like you're doing well on your own journey, but I feel like you kind of need to yeah, maybe let go of some situations or people to help you through that. And I saw those that lady wearing those red heels before I turned over the cards. And I just feel like it's just, I just get like this sort of energy, a bit like, for me, I'm a mum and I've got young children, and you know, I don't get to go out much and enjoy myself, and it's kind of like, I feel like this is something that's needed in this group, like you know, going to that ball, or you just feel like you need something to help you feel valued. Could even be a date night. Maybe you and your partner need, or husband or wife or whoever need a date night. You know, maybe you need to go out more together, value your relationship more as well. If you're not in a relationship, that's fine. Maybe it could be that you just need to spend some time doing things for you as well, enjoying yourself, dressing yourself up, or whatever you want to do as well. I feel quite strongly here. So yeah, group 2, you're doing okay. You're doing well. You're getting through. You're climbing. You're stepping on those stepping stones. You have it all here for you. You just need to trust. You just need to clear what doesn't serve you anymore. So that is the reading for group 2, and I hope it gives you some clarity and assurance of your path ahead, and I'll leave it there, and love and light to you. Hello guys, and welcome to group 3. Okay, let's have a look, and I'm just going to hold the cards and see if I get any visions, any words that come through, any messages of guidance before I turn these cards over for group 3. So I feel like then, like I just got hit with this massive wave, and it kind of just threw me back. It was kind of a bit like, oh, I wasn't expecting that feeling that I got here from group 3. But I'm still standing. So it's like I just got hit with this massive wave. Wasn't expecting it, but I'm still standing. That's just what come through then. What else? Anything else? I see like people holding hands here in community and connection. Connecting with people in the community, and caring and sharing kind of nature going on here. Kind of like singing and dancing and holding hands, and people in circles, and you know, a bit like a retreat or something as well I'm getting here, or needing to go on a retreat, or needing, yeah, connection with other soul connections. Here I feel quite strongly. Let's have a look and see what we get. So the first card that came out was attachment, longing and desperation. The second is Angel of Balance. The third I've got seek seclusion. Interesting. And the fourth card I've got here is growth. Okay. So, okay. So looking at these cards as a whole, you've got longing and desperation, and then you've got seeking seclusion here, attachment. Look, I do feel a bit strongly here in terms of this could be to do with a relationship that's going on in one's life. I do feel this could be connected to love as well. Maybe just being a bit trapped in a situation here. And this lady's there's this man here on this horse, and she's lying, sort of leaning down, sort of sleeping in this kind of little cove bit here. She's looking for answers. She just needs some time out here. You've got number 2 here, so I just feel this quite strongly connected to relationships here. Someone else here. This is what's coming up for group 3 in this first part of the reading here. Okay, so I feel like it's important to maybe, you know, there's some situations there's things that happen in a relationship, and sometimes we can get, you know, to a point of desperation, and maybe we're just holding on to a relationship that doesn't work for us anymore, but we're kind of desperate for it to work, but it's not kind of working. There's this attachment here, but it's kind of like an unhealthy attachment. This lady's kind of stuck in this massive cobweb, and it's like she has these jewels, these diamond colours here, this kind of like, there is a way out, I feel. And it's like as if she's raising the hand and she's saying, help me. That's how I feel with this. She wants the help. She wants the answers. She wants a way to get out of this. That's how I feel with this card. But she doesn't know how to, because there's attachment here. And she's longing for something that she hasn't got, but she's holding on to what she's got because she doesn't trust that might come, like that might come what she does want. And you've got the seek seclusion here, but there's like this man on this horse, kind of looks like a knight in shining armour coming along to rescue this lady, you know, to help her here. You've got the peacock feathers here as well. I'm just going to have a look. Just want to have a quick look in the book here and see if I can give a bit more detail on the card. What have we got? We've got, hang on. Yeah, so we've got find a place that feels isolated. So yeah, I feel like this lady's isolating herself. You know, maybe things are just too much at the moment, and you're just needing that seclusion, that rest. You know, it's also saying about here, you know, there's flowers here as well, like bringing flowers into your space to give you some comfort, or you know, a bit of love into your home, a bit of happiness there, and make you feel a bit better. Look, the peacock feathers, what does this represent? So the peacock feathers are said to, basically they're to do with the eyes of the heavens. That's what this message is for. It's like the heavens are watching over you. And it's basically kind of the tree, the diva plays, what is it? The diva plays a morning glory trumpet, and it's serenading to that lady, to the maiden that they call her. Sometimes there's much to be gained from spending time in seclusion. You know, about creating a personal sanctuary for yourself where you listen to music. You might just curl up in a ball. You might even have some crystals or a teddy bear or something, you know, taking space away. Maybe you need to take space from this person that keeps entering your life and leaving your life, and maybe you just need some healing here, I feel. You've got Angel of Balance here as well, so, you know, Angel of Balance, I mean, I don't really know how to, what's she got here? The pyramids and the desert here. It's like she's looking into this, I'm not really sure what that's called, but it's got the water in there, and she's trying to balance things. She's trying to keep that balance, keeping her path balanced, her life balanced, everyone in it balanced, you know. This could be to do with relationships and families. There could be children involved. You know, maybe there needs to be a healthier environment for everybody. It's a reminder as well to, I feel like, to slow down. And maybe you're putting too much of yourself in one area, and you're wiping yourself out and not having the time in other areas. So I feel like it's just trying to get everything in place so you have time for everything. Obviously we've got like the Egyptian pyramids here, so Egyptians, you know, they were very, what's that trying to tell me with the Egyptians? I feel, again, I feel like with the Egyptians, this could be to do with maybe past life connections as well. Back to those times, the Egyptian times, Egypt, there could be some strong connection there too. Just trying to think, what else do I feel with this? again, like with this card, I see these children in here too. So, and I feel like with this little girl and all this, I just feel there's just so much going on, and like a bit of a heaviness and a need to detach and refocus and find that balance that you've been looking for so long. Also, like, this little girl's got these wings, you know, I feel like that's, you know, a message as well. Like the heavens, you've got the peacocks with the heavens looking down on you. Like, maybe you have got a lot of guidance, or even if you don't necessarily feel it, but you know, that's the spirit world are with you too, and your loved ones and your guardian angels are around you too, I feel, with this. You've got growth. Let's have a look at this one. Growth here. It's like as if this unicorn's teaching this child unicorn, this horse, to fly. Sorry, I'm really struggling. I think I've got hay fever at the moment, so I'm really struggling with my voice. Sorry. Growth here. It's like this flying unicorn, Pegasus, is kind of looking down and it's saying, "Come with me. I'll show you the way." Here, that's how I feel. So, you know, I feel like there is a lot of help there for you, even if you don't necessarily feel it. There's a path out of this as well. So I feel this is, you know, things are going to come to a head. There's a path out of here. You know, communication. Sorry, just looking at this card, the blue. Communication here is strong. You need to communicate. You know, communicate to whoever's involved, and also to the universe, who, you know, communicate what it is that you want. What do you want? Do you want, you know, a different direction? Did you want out of a situation that you're possibly in? You know, maybe just having that respite for now. Don't take any action and wait until you feel more balanced in yourself, mentally and physically. I feel like a physically worn down feeling as well from this group. This doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a relationship, a physical relationship. This could be, you know, an attachment to an unhealthy attachment to something. Could be just mentally. You know, you might procrastinate over certain things, or have an unhealthy habit that you want to get out of, and you're stuck in this web and you don't know how to climb out of it as well. I feel quite strongly with that. I'm just going to have a quick look, because it does have these little kind of colours of light, these little balls of light here. I want to see, I just want to actually have a look and see what that actually means. But I don't know where the book's gone. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so number 2. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's basically saying as she reaches up to grab a diamond, she's getting even more caught up. So it's kind of saying, like, don't poison your present joy with the misery of desperation. There's not just one thing that can make you happy, and surrender your chronic longing and choose to create feelings of happiness and self-acceptance now. Because this release of attachment allows you to calmly work on your intentions while living in appreciation of the present. So that's interesting, isn't it? And, you know, value the people that are already in your life. Like I said, I feel quite drawn to children here, family life, valuing the people that you've got in your life right now. Take that time to regain your energy. Give that time to have some healing and reconnect with yourself. if you haven't had that. Things will balance out in time. I just feel quite drawn to, well, my readings have been, you know, sort of over the next few months as well, so I feel like January that things will feel a little bit better. Things will balance out a bit for you there, and you've got growth here. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, take that opportunity to, yeah, to grow from it, to learn from it, and maybe to change maybe some habits or some sort of situations that you end up in that you don't want to be in again. Maybe you might need some guidance, some counselling, or someone to help you on your journey, and to you know, develop yourself more. Like the taking the baby steps here, those spreading those wings, taking the baby steps, letting others help you, listening to them, or if you know, helping them guide you as well. You've got water here, this water flowing down on these, you know, this could be to do with your emotions as well. Maybe maybe your emotions are getting the better of you, and it's all about maybe balancing those too. Could be connected to do with hormones, or just maybe some past childhood stuff that's kind of causing you to sort of be stuck in the same sort of place. I do feel like you kind of know what I feel like some of you will know what this sort of relates to as well. I feel like you're quite already kind of, feel like people listening to group 3 are kind of already at the understanding of where they are right now, and quite aware of themselves, I feel, or whatever's going on with them too. Yeah, I just feel like January, beginning of the 2024, opportunity here to, you know, sort of do something different, I feel like, in a situation, or opportunity to, yeah, to, trying to think of the words, opportunity to create some structure in your life. Structure and stability, I feel, is what you're seeking, and I feel that that's not quite there at the moment, but there will be more structure and more security to come next year, at the beginning of next year, and I can see you climbing out of this web. Some of you it might take a bit longer, but I just see like a release, climbing out of this web. For some reason I just want to pull, like, I don't normally pull any more cards, I just want to pull another card here for group 3. Let me just have a look and see what comes up. I want to see what, because I feel like this is the middle of something, and I'm not really getting the outcome of this. So this all could just be happening right now for you. I just want to see if a card's going to fly out and see the group 3. Here we go. Interesting. So the card that came out was Divine Presence, the Force of Love and Creation. Look at that. What a beautiful card. So growth here, and then you've got this like opening up here. It's like the mountains and this beautiful light here, and you've got all these flowers and this lake here that's just so calm, and it's got, yeah, the force of love and creation. So to me it's like the heavens are opening up here for you. That's how I feel. I'm going to have a quick look and see what other message we can get here for you, but yeah, it's like the heavens are opening up. So things are going to look up for you guys. I just feel like it's just, like I said, some things I feel like might take a bit longer than others. It's, yeah, the universe here. It's time to tap into abundance and joy that flow in every direction from the divine, radiant light. We come here together for important reasons and connect with the divine consciousness. Recognize and honor the beautiful energy of the divine within you. Oh, what a lovely message. No greater strength exists than the co-creative power of aligning your own attentions with this infinite source. So connecting with loving force, which is always within you. It's within you. You know, it's willing to answer your questions and to heal your hurts and fulfill your dreams. You just have to open up to that. Believe it and trust it. You have endless blessings come into your life. So what a lovely card that come out at the end for you guys. I just felt we needed something else there. So look, I hope this reading for group 3 has provided you with some guidance and helped you with this, and I'll leave my love and light with you. And yeah, so thank you for listening, group 3.